Hey YouTube, so right now I'm going to be filming a relationship question video. I don't normally do question videos, but I really do like them and I find them helpful, especially for you guys. So I basically wrote down 7 of the most asked relationship questions that I get here on my channel, and I thought I'd answer them. And if you guys are interested in seeing more of these like question relationship or just like general question videos, let me know. I really enjoy doing them. They're kind of fun and easy, and right now it's like, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock on the dot and it's really gross out. So I'm going to sit inside and film a little bit, but I thought I'd do this because I find it helpful and especially for you guys. So let's get started. Okay, so number 1, I have like the questions on the side, so excuse me for like reading them. The first one is, what's the best way to tell a guy you like them? And I think in every situation it's different, but I definitely would say doing it in person. I mean, of course, you can use your phone to like give hints and stuff, but I guess the best way is to just give like, okay, no. I guess the best way is just to give like subtle hints, whether it be in person or on the phone, just saying, I think your hair is nice, or I just think you looked really cute today at the mall. Just like little hints that will lead up to telling them that you like them. I understand that it's hard to just like say I like you, and sometimes it can be you can be scared of rejection. I can't talk. Rejection. So I think it's best to just give subtle hints so that they understand that you like them or have a crush on them. So that's just my tip. Okay, 2. How do you get a guy to like you? Okay, so I was really happy that someone asked this question because honestly, I you just can't make someone like you or love you. You can't, and you have to remember that and realize that. It got dark. That you can't make someone love you. It's just impossible. You can't do it. I mean, you can try and be someone you're not, and they might possibly like you, but in all honesty, you just can't make someone love you or like you in any relationship. It's just not going to work out in the long run. So that's something I think that is, for me, my most valuable tip in a relationship, or if you want to be in a relationship. You just need to know that you can't make someone love you because it's just not going to work out in the long run, and there's going to be lots of problems and difficulties and such. So I just don't feel like you can get a guy to like you. I mean, you can do things that maybe he likes, or talk about things he likes, or find interests that you guys both like, but you just can't make someone love you or like you overnight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 3. Does age difference matter in a relationship? I can tell you something and you might not believe, like have the same belief as I do, but I feel like when you get to a certain age, like especially in high school, I feel like age starts to not really matter. When you're in middle school, it's a big thing. Like you wouldn't date someone that's like 2 grades younger than you or a grade younger than you. You just found it weird. But I feel like in high school, it doesn't really matter anymore. A lot of my friends date seniors. Like I was a freshman this past year. So I don't really think once you get to like high school, it's a big problem or anything. But I think the other thing is like your parents might mind if you're like freshman, you're dating a senior. But at the same time, like I don't think it's that big of a deal when you get to high school, especially. So yeah. Okay, 4. What are some good date ideas to keep things interesting? And I really liked this question. Basically, I would just have to say things that involve like fun and laughing and talking. And so like if you're like just starting off in a relationship, going to the movies is the absolute worst thing to do. I've done it in the past, and I know it's like a really great way to meet up with friends and just like, yeah. But no, it's really bad, especially if it's just one-on-one, because you're not talking, and if you are, you're like clearly distracting other people in the theater, and it's a really bad idea, especially if you haven't gotten to talk to the person very much in the relationship yet. So I definitely would stay away from the movies. But things that I personally really like to do on dates are like go to the mall, or go karting, or something really fun, or like go to a carnival or something. Just like I like outdoor things too, like just go for like to the park, just something really like you can interact, like. But going to the movies and things like that, it just is not my, like, don't get me wrong, I love going to the movies, but I just feel like when you're starting off in a relationship, it's not a good thing. But those are some of my favorite dates. So yeah. Oh, another thing that I don't like is dinner. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't mind it once in a while, but it's kind of awkward. So, those are just a few of my favorites and dislikes when it comes to dates. Okay, so 5. When is it appropriate to start saying I love you in a relationship? And of course, for every relationship, it's going to be different, but if you're saying it the first day you're going out, I mean, clearly it's not true. And I would definitely say, I mean, I don't want to say something because then you're going to think that you're going to have to like listen to me, but it's truly not true. It just depends on the relationship. But I would say a good 2 weeks at least is good. But if they're saying it the first day, honey, it's not working out. So, yeah. Okay, 6. How do you get over a heartbreak? And I have been heartbroken. I'm sure most of you guys have been too. And if you haven't, I'm sorry to say this, but you will be. And the best advice that I can give you is to just be around your family and your friends and do things that make you happy. So if you like going to the mall or going to the movies, do that stuff. So you know you're happy and you're out there and you're doing things. You're not sitting in your room like with a pillow. So I would definitely recommend doing things that make you happy, spending time with your friends, and etc. So that's what I usually would do. I would just like hang out with my best friend, have a sleepover, go to a club, etc., etc. Okay, and then the last question, which I really thought was a good way to end it off, is what are some of your favorite love movies? And oh my gosh. So one of my absolute favorites that I only discovered 2 days ago was 500 Days of Summer. I absolutely love that movie. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but that's not the point. I just love that movie. I think it has a really good theme. It's not about like a love story. It just has its own story, and I really love that. So check that out if you haven't seen that, and it has really good music. I also really love... Okay, strangely, I'm not a fan of The Notebook. A lot of people are. I just don't happen to be. But I love Titanic. What else? I like Dear John and a lot of the Nicholas Sparks. I'm just not a fan of The Notebook. But those are just some of my favorites. I can't think of any off the top of my head, though, for some reason. I really love One Day with Anne Hathaway. I love that movie. It's such a great book as well. So those are just some of my favorites that I can think of. Oh, I also like Something Borrowed. Yeah, those are just a few. Thank you guys so much for watching YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful to some of you. And if you're interested to see more videos like this, then just let me know. And I will talk to you later. Bye!